Well, just like many other areas, Tembekile, you'll remember there's been massive, developments. In fact, there's been massive destruction in various parts of KZN, and we've seen over the past couple of days, in fact, since last week Monday, when these floods happened, there's been, a lot of people on the ground, particularly community members, trying to assist their neighbors with either accommodation or food. But now we're also seeing small businesses coming together, those who can, to assist. We've seen this happen in areas like in Newzroom, where businesses are coming forward to offer whatever that they can. But we must also not forget that they've also suffered the same fate with these floods. So those who are able to assist still doing that. I'm joined now by the Small Business Development Deputy Minister Sdumo Dlamini, who's here in KwaMashu, to talk to us perhaps about his visit. Deputy Minister, thank you so much for your time. I want us to talk about what you've been able to see around KwaZulu-Natal so far in these affected areas.
Thank you very much, my brother. Indeed, I've been here from last week, immediately after the floods, and have seen great damage that has happened. I've seen bridges broken down. I've seen houses flooded and broken down. And unfortunately, many people have died. And you are aware that it's above 445 to 450 people, and still more than 60 people are unknown whether they are still alive or dead. It's a very tragic situation. I've seen families saying they don't know what has happened with their relatives, or others they know that their relatives have passed on, and they're really worried about the situation.
Yeah. Let's talk about the small businesses now who have also suffered the same fate, right? This is happening obviously at the backdrop of the July unrest, and we know that the province has been reeling from that, trying to pull itself really and redevelop in terms of that. And now we're sitting with damage that is at the scale that is, along the lines of about 10 billion rand. In terms of assistance to these small businesses to recover, some of whom cannot even afford to pull out their containers out of these muds, what has been set aside and how are they going to be receiving assistance?
Look, let me say that indeed in the state of small businesses, informal business people and emerging medium people of business largely have been affected. You are correct to say even from July on, the looting time that was happening, it affected them. I was being driven around. We couldn't get petrol from a range of garages, or were limited to the amount we should pay. It's been quite difficult on the small business people, and indeed here in KwaMashu and Newzroom, I've really seen. I'm happy that I saw the delegate of the taxi association coming to say we're also contributing to assist the affected people, and I thanked them for that. But indeed, as a department all over, we are receiving complaints or receiving requests on where we can help.
How does this set back government's plan to recover the economy in KwaZulu-Natal? How many years are we talking about here of recovery, if of course we're unable to do that within the next couple of months?
Indeed, let's accept it's not going to be an overnight process to find solution. It's going to be a long time dealing with the challenges, and I've been saying that to the communities where I met them, to say yes, we are here to help, but it's going to take us some time to reach a point where you as a community can say things are all right. Indeed, as the government, particularly in this province, it has to be supported in thinking about what has to be done. The municipality at eThekwini does have to be afforded that opportunity to plan properly, because the challenges we face indicate that some time back planning would have not been done properly, and when times of rain, flooding, and it happens in a way that shows that the infrastructure is weak.
In light of you saying that it shows that planning, was not done properly, what exactly then are you prioritizing at this particular moment as a department? What is that you're prioritizing? Which industry are you prioritizing?
Firstly, I would say informal business people, those who sell on the road, who are largely affected because even their market is destroyed, and they would be coming to us and say, as a department, how do you assist us? We are having a provincial visit here in KZN in the next few weeks, where we will be listening to what challenges are there. We've been going through other provinces. The KZN is another province that we are coming to right now.
All right. I want to thank you for your time, Deputy Minister. That is the Deputy Minister of Small Business Development.